It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And our focus is on the Blues' versatile running back, who's one of the best in the league at running the ball, sitting in fourth. It's the Blues and the Lumberjacks, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at the Londoners as they get ready here. They return home after playing in London last week, but it was a good trip as they came home a winner. And that's a long
I died for saying that motherfucker calling now when I could have been dead for hours. He didn't care about.
No, I was just worried if I was going to get a view or not.
I stayed up as long as I could, dude. When I woke up, when I talked, remember about the CBS Mystery Theater? That was on my phone, and I woke up. I said, well, no that. I was feeling skinny though, but I was good. My mind made me. That's my worst fucking enemy. I can make myself and shit. But
and what time I went to sleep?
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling
6:15.
You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a
I
chance
sat here tossing and turning, couldn't sleep, and I felt crazy because I even snuggled up with Roxy, and I still couldn't go to sleep. It was driving me nuts. My back started to hurt for no reason. So I just turned on my show that I was watching and watched like 4 episodes and then finally passed up.
My fucking back was hurting. Baby, how are you today? How are you too?
Great, but my belly.
Your belly hurts.
Charles is
what did you do?
Some of the guys
Be a woman.
out today due to injury.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
Not just getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance to success when the injury bug hits.
Not a clean way to
certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
What'd you say?
I didn't eat.
Daniel Jones was named the starter.
So,
The Colts.
So what's your sense hurt?
No, he's now the backup. Daniel Jones beat him out.
Oh, I know he did.
What's crazy is Daniel Jones has never been bad. He's just not good.
No, let's be truthful. He's just been a bad fucking.
Well, maybe we'll find out.
Indeed.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Charles,
they won last week despite him.
I blame the Giants for his lack of success.
Need to play the bowl or something. Is that little white saucer sitting out there? Give me, that's mine.
Yo, when you reckon?
Huh? It is my 3 a.m. snack.
Where's this division? He has to make him happy.
Give him 6 yards
Little
on
too
the
much.
carry.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
going
I
to be 3rd and 3 now. Well, this defense very strong.
Say Daniel Jones has to be MVP? It's what? Oh, police.
Where's the division?
They win the division at 9 and 8.
No, they're going to win the division. 14 and 4. Yeah, right.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot
I was going to laugh because I'm so bad for him.
I think that might be one of the weakest divisions in football.
He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Colts, the Titans, the Jaguars, and the Texans. I mean, seriously.
Nice little tester for him to begin things,
well,
I think he was open
you also got to look at the thing, the Falcons.
They made him stretch it out a little bit. He's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
I'm hungry.
And he'll take it up past
Why did you say Saints, Falcons, Rams? What the hell are you talking about?
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
The Saints and the Falcons are with the Panthers and the Buccaneers.
6'3".
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
No one's going to.
Gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The girls went and got their snacks. So we're going to go tomorrow.
Here's Moon.
Cool.
Fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go.
Go down for tomorrow. Today they're right now they're cleaning the kitchen, and then we're going to make breakfast for dinner.
There you go.
Moon to throw.
Make me some French toast. Bacon. Lightly crispy.
But it does fall incomplete.
It's on the side and has burnt. Thank you.
Yeah, well, we're going to have...
So forced to pull on 4th as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
We're going to have chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh, yeah. I used to make them.
Scrambled eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Sausage patties, bacon.
Yeah, that'll go.
Hash browns.
Yeah. 5 Evans.
Certainly is.
That's 5 Evans. Thank you.
So well, the worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish.
You know that? That's 5 Evans?
And he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good.
What is in this thing, bro? There's something in this thing. I don't know what it is. I'm picking it up.
Top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Right.
And I'm struggling a little bit.
I got to check my freeze out and identify with.
One more, Rock?
But the bottom half of the league.
Oh, I got Scrapple.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh,
what?
Imagine if this
Yeah, Scrapple looks like it.
You know why it's called Scrapple?
Yeah, it's made up of fucking scrap meat.
They just scrap that shit right to the trash, that's why.
My daddy, I told you my father could take a hug. He had 14 pots and his shit broke down. And I ain't never heard of this stuff. But I'm describing to you, it's like jelly. Jelly was red peppers and I like spices and all. And you make it from it's like jelly consistent. Not jelly like jelly, like green jelly, but jelly like it. That should be so good. You cut it, you eat it with your hands. You get some pork in it.
Ooh, it's a sack fumble. Ooh.
You don't know that
frame, and anytime you didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time,
Oh my God. Yeah, right.
Understand, this is the amount you have. Make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Okay, whatever. Wow.
Following the fumble recovery, Moon, and this one's
Where you living?
incomplete.
North.
Tremendous field position.
No,
they were
no.
following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range. And the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now Moon. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two.
Nice tackle.
They were handed great starting field position on this
I hear you.
drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Oh, nice defense.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break
And
that
you
pass
went
up.
north.
Hey, I'll make you south.
Yeah, right.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will tie us at 33. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
I fell in love with a little
Partner, you want to make them hurt
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. If you don't score yourself on defense, turn over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And up to about the 20.
You should clean up your crumbs there, woman.
To 25.
Oh, the dogs, they're eating all my carrots, but they're making crumbs everywhere.
And last time they coughed it up,
Dog.
led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to
They're eating my carrots, making crumbs.
happy about it.
Could you sense the
They
relief,
make it
though,
come
when they only gave up the
crunchy.
field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this
Oh,
drive
man,
a little
so
bit
much
in
fun.
step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. And they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they
Yeah.
keep with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Back to throw. Cleveland.
You're almost done with your carrots here.
That's complete.
Can't have much more.
That'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free. That was a pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. But you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from
They're even watching the game.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game.
Well, he messaged you and said, I'm starting a game in 10 seconds. That meant the game is on.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB.
I mean,
Skin of their teeth.
Portland and London.
To convert on 3rd and inches.
They have a combined 9-3 record.
And they get to it after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very
turns over,
consistent
looking at
type
the team,
of
that's
play.
that was
Hit that
complete.
slant. A lot of people call it an extension
All
of
you
the
gotta
running
do is
game,
follow
and
the
it
test.
can be if that
That's
pass is
it.
completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that,
Oh,
you
hey.
can go for
I
the
am.
yardage.
Sets them up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
And who's a little
From the 39
Mexican
now, they'll come
jumping
up on
thing?
1st
What's her
and
team?
10.
Harris Black Knight.
A handoff as they run the counter
Yeah,
play.
that's
And he'll take
funny.
this ahead for
Great.
about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front.
I ain't never
and
had a
winning in a big way
Philly
and
thing
giving
in
their
my
guy in
game.
the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Well done to sniff that
I'm a
out
D.
defensively. He had
I'm
it
a
diagnosed
D.
pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that.
The Bubba the Love Sponge is at it again right now.
Play,
Oh,
and he couldn't even get going moving
oh,
the
Hogan
football.
did. So
These two
that,
teams
He's saying there needs to be an independent autopsy.
I agree. Remember I brought that up? Isn't it right,
Portland
Joe?
football here ready to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming
You all
up.
agree?
They'll need 5 on this play.
I mean, it's becoming obvious. That's what he's implying without saying
Back
it.
to throw.
Uh-huh.
Cleveland. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
But,
Good contain. No gain on the screen. And bring up 4th
yeah,
down.
that's
And I know
saying
that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this
Yeah.
play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they try to set up the
But
screen, but that one was well
the
read.
operation
They
you
stopped
just
it
had
with
by
no gain.
hand,
And his
same one
kick is
Sean.
good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3.
The raw
So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
man,
Man, I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defense.
Speaking of Sean, he just found out this week he needs both his knees replaced.
Both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
London about set to take over on
so
offense.
while we won the
They've shown
game,
precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw, Moon. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Moon. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Throwing to start the drive. Cleveland. That's complete. It's Collins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They'll try and run this one right up the gun. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Off the play fake. Cleveland. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second down and a little more than a yard here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Right back to him on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Then he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Boone. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Moon. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Play action, it's Moon. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
And you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 54 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Cleveland. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Cleveland. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. Moon. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Stiff-armed him. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
From the gun, here's Moon. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on now is the punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. The Lumberjacks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Cleveland, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. This is Gibbons over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Casey. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started in the place dubbed America's Finest City, San Diego, California, where you see the final score there. The Golden Eagles don't want to fall into a deep hole this early, so a good win there ups their record to 3-4. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack.
Well, they've got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the 1st down marker.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Moon. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Moon. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So possession goes over here on the punt. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Cleveland.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Now here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short the line to gain. They come up short here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Moon. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Moon. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That's good for a gain of 6, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Operating from the gun. Moon over the middle. It's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Blues have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. So that drive in total 8 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lumberjacks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Cleveland. And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Cleveland throwing middle, and it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
In motion, the tight end. Back to throw. Cleveland. That's to the sideline and incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
They'll start with the option. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Operating from the gun, Moon.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Looking to throw, Moon. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
77 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
2nd and 11. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
London about set to take over on offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Throwing to start the drive. Moon.
That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense so far on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical third down conversion.
His afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Back to throw. Moon flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
2nd down and 6 now.
A play fake. Now Moon. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Looking to throw. Moon.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
On fourth down, Moon. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Cleveland. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Looking to throw. Cleveland. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll look to throw again.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Back to throw. Cleveland. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
London about set to take over on offense.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now a handoff up the middle. Trent. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Trent. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. Trent. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32.
3rd and 3.
Now a give right side. Trent.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
He's back to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for London, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Portland, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.